Watch sports at Dave & Buster's in Hollywood. Busy sports day here today. We got the Heat and Panthers in action. We're supposed to have the Marlins, but the Mets are cowards. So they'll be back in action tomorrow. UFC press conference at the Kaseya Center today. Jorge Masvidal scheduled to join us in the 12 o'clock hour today. We already had Gilbert Burns at the top of the show. If you guys missed it, get the Tobin and Leroy podcast, or you guys can rewind on the Odyssey app. And let's get to this. So this is interesting yesterday, Leroy.
Got notes?
No, I just did that for effect, to be honest with you.
Oh, okay.
No, he's a chronic paper shuffler, but
yep. I tried to get away with it though because I have a pad now.
Oh,
I have a pad,
a
legal pad,
legal pad.
so you don't hear the shuffling quite as much.
Excellent, I appreciate that.
Either way,
Okay.
a star wants to come to Miami.
Tell us.
I'm scared. No. You can't just go at this.
Yeah, I can.
Willy-nilly.
Yeah.
Oh.
Who?
Cam Newton, former MVP.
He's gonna play tight end?
Well, Cam Newton has come to the realization that a starting quarterback job in this league unlikely, and he has made a list of the teams he would accept. He won't go to every team as a backup, but he has made a list of teams he is willing to go to.
Hold on. So I haven't seen this list.
Yep.
But I'm willing to bet
Mm-hmm.
that whole list,
Mhm.
everybody's been in the playoffs in the last couple of years.
No, not everybody. Not everybody.
The only other group that's on there.
You'll hear his explanation. I've heard it.
Okay.
Most of them it seems like he's well, I'll just let him play. This was Cam Newton on his podcast, and him explaining he has come to the acceptance part of taking a backup QB job, and this is what Cam had to say.
I know a lot of people have a lot of things to say in regards to my future in the NFL, and I wanted to set the record straight by saying this is how I feel. There ain't 32 guys that's better than me. But I also know that I could also be a backup, and I'm willing to be a backup. Players that I will back up. Number one, I'll back up Deshaun Watson. It goes without saying, me and Deshaun Watson's relationship, he was on my 707 All-Star team. I've grown to admire the person, the athlete that he is, going through a lot of turmoil, but I believe that's behind him. My number two person would be wherever Lamar Jackson decides to go. Number three will be Justin Fields, another C1N product. Number four will be Tua Tagovailoa. Number five would be Malik Willis, another C1N All-Star representative. And I would say there's three rookie quarterbacks that I would love or enjoy to groom.
I love the music.
Any of these rookie quarterbacks, CJ Stroud, Bryce Young, and Anthony Richardson. Any one of those guys, I would be happy to back those guys up. We got number 7, Jalen Hurts.
Cam Newton.
Number 8 would be Aaron Rodgers. Number 9 would be Josh Allen. And number 10 would be Sam Howell, another C1N alumni. But when you think about the list, it's really to the point. Now, some of those guys may already have penciled in backups that the franchise is probably okay with, and that's fine. I'm just voicing my opinion, and I'm just getting the narrative out.
Are you kidding me?
What do you mean?
Are you kidding me?
I don't know what you're referring to.
Do you want Cam Newton grooming a quarterback?
Grooming him, dude.
Why is he not playing quarterback right now?
Well, he doesn't believe he wasn't willing to.
No. Why isn't anybody looking for Cam Newton to play quarterback?
I personally think the reason he wasn't playing quarterback is because he's a big star. He's a former MVP, and he wasn't ready to accept the backup role, you know?
Or
now he is.
Or counterpoint, he makes bad decisions and he's inaccurate.
Well, I mean,
and he can't run anymore.
Well, hold on. though.
So I'm gonna just say this,
Hmm?
right? Cam Newton was unbelievable.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
but you ain't that guy.
What do you mean?
He's not that guy.
What do you mean he's not that guy?
Just what I said.
How about this though?
Give me a backup.
Think about
Oh,
this.
my
Think about this.
goodness.
Think about this.
What are we doing?
What was one of the
Sometimes
most?
we got to be more self-aware.
Okay, but well, that's fair.
Dude, you don't put it. You. The league is like you put out a list to us.
Yeah. I thought it was a good list.
Get the hell out of here,
Options?
dude. How many GMs are thinking? Cam Newton. We're on this list.
Apparently, according to his trainer Nick Hicks,
Nobody.
he says that they're boys. He says Tua. and-
So what?
Ooh.
That's what
chemistry.
I'm. Wait. I got nothing against what Cam Newton has done in football.
It seems like you do.
No.
You said he can't groom.
Yeah, it's true.
Here,
He has nice.
let me
hair.
ask you a question.
Yeah.
One of the things about being able to groom a quarterback is bringing something to the table.
Okay.
Okay. How great was Cam Newton's decision making when he played?
Mature.
Okay. How good was his accuracy?
Not good.
Okay. Is he grooming?
Hear me out.
What is he grooming?
What was
when
the-
the two biggest aspects of quarterback he wasn't good at?
Hear me out on this though.
Oh my god!
What was one of the most dangerous plays last?
See,
no, there's
this
just-
is why if I
All
own the
re-
team, you can't be nowhere near the decision
All respect-
of the team.
just listen. All respect to Mike White, but what was one of the most dangerous plays last year in the league?
Oh, pick me.
Go ahead.
QB sneak.
QB sneak, the tush push.
Okay. All right.
We get Cam Newton here to run our tush push. That's an MVP tush push.
For sure. He's really good at that.
Yeah, come on, dude.
Big body.
We don't want to sneak Tua, right?
We don't,
Concussions,
for sure.
dangerous.
Mike White, he's not doing anything.
Mike White, you know,
He's not pushing a pot.
there's nothing sneaky about Mike White.
Yeah, you can see him.
So let me get this straight. You would bring Cam Newton here just so he could do quarterback sneaks.
Yeah, baby.
You realize,
Little fullback action.
okay,
Hmm?
that based on the last couple of years that we saw Cam Newton, that Mike White might be a better
He might be.
quarterback.
I don't know the sneak. I'm talking about the sneak though, dude.
Dude, you don't. Why do I come to work and we have to fight every day?
We don't have to fight. We're
We're
not disagreeing.
You sound like a crazy person.
For the sneak, little sneak action. Shh. What's that? Cam Newton being sneaky.
Oh my goodness, dude,
It's pretty good.
you're the worst.
Why?
You're the worst. So you would think that the Dolphins
Mhm.
should bring Cam Newton in because he can do the quarterback sneak,
Yeah.
and you don't think that sounds absolutely ridiculous?
Why?
Effective play last year. One of the most effective plays of the NFC champions.
And you don't think
Mhm.
that your backup quarterback actually needs to be able to play?
He's capable. He's a capable backup.
Since when?
He's a capable
Since
backup.
when?
No, I'm saying Mike White. He's a capable backup.
Right. So,
But-
what good is
QB sneak, dude. He's not an
Oh
MVP.
my God.
Cam
Kim-
Newton. Second law.
J-Fig, go to Uber Eats,
Why?
All right.
order some food,
Hmm.
and then give me some Jack Daniels.
Ooh, okay.
Bars downstairs.
Dade
You-
South says I did
You
this.
just throw that stuff out willy-nilly. Huh?
Okay, you said Jack.
Dade South says I did this in Madden. It worked for me.
Look at that.
See,
Science.
it's already got AI behind it.
So that's what we are. We're playing Madden football now.
No, I'm just saying,
No,
dude.
you're crazy. You can't.
That's science.
I want you to go to your boss and say this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Boss, got a backup quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
He's not very accurate,
Nope.
and he may throw it to the other team.
Right.
But he's good at quarterback sneaks. How long do you think you keep your job?
Why? It's like a
No,
a
you
gimmick package.
and you're about to get friends fired because you got a follower. So
What?
yeah. So how long you think you keep a job?
I'm just thinking this.
No. You didn't answer my question.
All season.
Well, do I get to explain my whole plan? Do I get to use the term tush push?
No.
No.
Hmm.
No.
Is the tush push still legal, or do they make that illegal?
I think they attempted.
I think
to
they
make
might
it
have made it
illegal.
illegal.
Did they make it illegal, or is it still around? Because if the tush push isn't around, then I'm out.
It's also
But
a
if you-
line dance if you're interested in learning.
But if you're still allowed to push the tush,
Yeah.
then I'm in.
All right.
Dude, if I may,
Says the NFL. Oh, the NFL decides not to change tush push.
All right.
Look at that. Look at that.
Perfect.
Look, Cam Newton's second law of motion, the law of acceleration. I don't know when he wrote this. It says acceleration of an object depends on two things: force and mass. That sounds like a tush push to me.
Let's
That's
see.
science.
I mean, he hasn't had a winning record since 2017.
no, would you bring him in?
Doesn't
You're
need to
fine.
win. He
0
may
and
never
5.
throw
0
a
and
pass.
5 is last season.
Well,
Mhm.
I mean,
Although you remember that first game against Carolina, that was with
Oh,
Carolina, that was
yeah.
Goosey's.
Still lost.
Still though, you know, you have to
And
admit
as
that was
we
good.
found out, Carolina was terrible.
Well, you
That's
know,
true.
not by his fault though. Remember, they just brought him in on a whim because
Yep.
they were just like, come on. I respect that. You know, if your team.
So you think he'd be better if he had more time to prepare?
you got a mastermind
Here,
here. Hold on, listen.
Let me explain something to you.
Oh, I got a good stat.
If you want to go with careers,
Yeah.
and how he's gonna play,
Yeah.
you already know what Cam Newton is. There ain't no more developing, coaching, teaching. That's it. Here.
5 rushing TDs his last season
Okay, great.
in 5 games.
We have running backs for that.
He was 16 of 22 on QB sneaks in 2020.
2020.
Yeah.
That's 3 years ago, dude.
Wow.
What do you think? What do you think time does to?
Okay, but that's not Mike McDaniel's way to just go out there and dismiss people. You know, Mike McDaniel puts his arms around stars.
Yeah.
And what he does is he's going to come here and he's going to be like, Cam Newton, I can make that work.
How old is Cam Newton?
He's going to be 34 in May.
Right. Okay.
Not old for a quarterback.
Old for a running quarterback.
Fair counterpoint.
You just got to run
It's
1
not
yard.
a counterpoint. It's a fact. What are you doing?
So no on Cam Newton. Doesn't tickle your fancy at all.
No.
Really?
No.
What about for the Browns?
No.
Why not?
Who's the Browns backup? Is it still Jacoby?
You just got rid of white Cam Newton.
Baker Mayfield?
Played very similar.
He can't run like him.
No, but took a
Way.
lot of chances.
Mm.
Chucked the ball up a little bit.
Couldn't
Bad decisions.
Couldn't even outrun a fat cop.
Yeah. Still went first overall.
I don't want Cam Newton throwing the ball at all, though.
Yeah, I don't want to. Yeah,
Like, not even once.
simply.
So now
here,
we're doing Navy offense.
he's simply here for the TP.
Wildcat.
Army.
Yeah, Wild Cam.
Wild Cam. Wow. I can see the shirt.
Mike McDaniel could make this work, dude.
No part of
You're no fun.
That's not Mike
No,
McDaniel's
I'm
way.
Actually, really fun.
No.
Also an adult that makes adult decisions.
You're not an adult who talks to the microphone.
You're a grown adult person.
That is
You really want me to just
What?
do?
Just a little backup
Oh.
QB, baby.
I'm gonna just say this. This next break, we're gonna order some food.
Mm-hmm.
Get
So
ready.
you never want me to mention this again?
No.
Never.
Wow.
Never want me to bring up Cam Newton to the
No.
Dolphins again.
It's not happening.
Come on.
Oh, it's
not
probably not happening.
Probably
But you would admit? Would you admit?
no,
that-
no,
What?
no, no.
But-
no, you're
I-
you're being Looney Tunes right now.
That's not true, dude.
You just ordered an Acme quarterback, and it's coming in a big box. An Acme quarterback, good for short yardage situations. There it is.
You're getting Chris Sims mad.
Who?
Chris Sims. On
No.
the chat.
Why?
You're getting
Chris Sims had, like-
honestly, you're getting everybody mad on the chat.
Because you're
By the
crazy.
way.
Backup action. I don't want him to replace Tua.
You're being loosey goosey.
Can't here. Let me explain something to you. This is nothing to do with Cam. Cam does not help this team one bit. Not one bit. And so stop talking about guys who cannot and would not help this team.
You don't think he can do the QB sneak?
That's not helping this team. Are you serious? You think, oh, we need to get a sneak specialist?
Yeah.
That's a good idea, Leroy.
Not
Oh my
a
God.
sneak specialist,
Mm.
the sneak specialist.
Jacoby Brissett was better at it.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
but Jacoby Brissett, like, been there, done that, baby.
it's true.
So there you go. So you don't want something better.
Also, that
Does
guy
he have a
just
job?
won
Where
for
is he?
starter.
Hold on. No. You don't want something better. You just want the name.
I do like names.
So Jacoby,
Yeah, he's with the
like,
Commanders.
I'm a starter. I'm a starter.
Who's the starter?
Jacoby
That's what
Brissett.
Jacoby said.
Yeah, he was pretty decent last year, though.
Yeah, he was.
Dolphins kicked his ass, though.
Had his number.
You're the worst.
This is not fair.
This is a stupid conversation.
No, it's not.
We should not be having it. Cam Newton does not make your team better. And at some point, I wish you would just, say, ooh, this guy makes us better. And tell me why. Not make up imaginary situations so you can say we have Cam Newton. Cam Newton does not make the Dolphins better. He doesn't. He doesn't. You know this. But you're still going to pitch. Oh, what about short yardage? Really?
Yeah, baby. Push.
Not illegal.
It's like saying, I just signed a field goal kicker. He's not accurate, but he's got a leg.
No,
Kinda
it's not
defeats
true.
the
That's not
purpose.
true. That's not true.
Really?
Yeah, there's no sneaks in kicking.
Oh, but what if he was only good at the onside kick?
Bingo.
Specialist.
But I don't know if Cam Newton can kick.
Okay, I'm not talking.
Do have a programming note for everybody who was looking forward to hearing from Jorge Masvidal. The UFC has informed me they have scrapped it. He has canceled his calls for today. So I am sorry for everybody who was tuning in to hear Jorge, although I know Marcos is now sweating less.
Yeah, for sure. Why, yeah.
I'm definitely sweating.
But don't worry, Old Tobe's going to be at the press conference today. Trust me, I'm going to get all the fireworks to play for you guys
I
tomorrow.
wanted
Yeah.
chaos.
I did too, J-Fig. You know what? I like that you're an agent of chaos because Leroy looks at
I
me with
love
chaotic sometimes,
chaos.
and he's like, "Come on, I don't want chaos." I'm just like, "Come on, dude,"
I would just rather not do an interview and have to cringe every 5 seconds.
because he says some no words.
It's fun.
Says a lot of no-no.
He says a
words.
lot of no-no
It's
words.
not a couple.
And as soon as I was going to mention Kevin Holland and Colby Covington, it was going to go
see,
side.
there
Nah,
you
it was
go.
done. It was
That's
definitely
where I would have muted you.
Why?
I would've been
Hey,
nice.
like, not for nothing. I'm not trying to rain on your little
Mhm.
radio show, whatever.
Mhm.
What?
Yeah. What's up?
I'm trying to get this.
You want some food, baby?
Yeah.
You know what I like.
He said, "Stop the show."
Dude, we ain't married.
I know.
That's what you say.
You kind of are.
I get mad when, hey, Big Spoon. I say, hey, you want something from this place? What do you want? Send me a, I'm out.
Yeah,
Send me a, you know what I like. No, I don't.
I do.
My dad says that to me.
Well,
I hate it.
when Mrs. Tobin, she's like, "Oh, you know what?" I'm like, "Yeah, I know what you like."
Yeah, but no. All right, dude.
Sorry. Schmieden says, "Wow, look at Tobin pulling the old rope-a-dope on the listeners." No, dude, if I was pulling the rope-a-dope, I would
here.
have said that he's keep coming on,
Dude.
and then all of a sudden he wouldn't be there.
Dude, let me explain something to you. And this is the honest truth. I can't explain to you how many times we've sat in front of a Zoom for 30 minutes waiting for an interview to play the next day
Yeah.
and then just gone.
Yep.
No, never mind. We'll do
Yeah.
it later.
The one I was bummed about recently was Javante Davis.
Right. But it's
Hopefully we'll get
just-
that before I can't wait for that. Dude, that fight's in 2 weeks. I can't wait for that fight. Can you wait for that fight? Him versus Ryan Garcia?
Wow.
That's a good boxing
2 weeks
match.
away. I really promise. I thought it was gonna get canceled.
I
Actually,
know.
I stopped even thinking about it. I was like, yeah. it's
See,
gonna
I
get
saw some
canceled.
reporting recently about Spence Crawford. Nice try.
Yeah, get
Not
outta here,
believing
dude.
it until I see. I need to see those two
Yeah.
in the ring, and I'll believe it.
like
That's what I'll
the
believe it.
bell ring.
I saw,
You're
oh,
like,
it's
"Oh,
decided
man."
for June. I'm like, nah,
Yeah.
don't believe it. Nice try. Nice try, ladies and gentlemen.
It's fair.
We have a beef going on right now. I told you
Whoa.
yesterday, this Tyreek Hill, he was going to anger Chiefs Kingdom. That's what they call it.
Huh.
Idiots.
There's beef?
There's beef. So can you have
Wow.
this? You have the sound yesterday. This was on Sports Radio 810. Tyreek Hill went on with a couple of his former teammates, and he had a message for the Chiefs fans on his way out of the podcast.
Chiefs Kingdom, when the Miami Dolphins come to Arrowhead Stadium this year, guess what we gonna do? Guess what we gonna do? I hate to throw the peace sign against y'all. I hate to do it. But guess what? I'm gonna be y'all worst enemy that day. I'm gonna be y'all worst enemy
Hey,
that day.
we'll let
You
anyone
better
hear that.
change the signals. I know every signal y'all got.
There you go. So that was him yesterday. Chris Jones.
You can already sound like they're just messing around.
Well,
Why are you? Come on, man. Come on.
what?
Then you know what?
Mhm.
There's real stuff going on.
Mhm.
There's real animosity between players. Let's not make something up.
Well,
That's made up.
okay. Well, hold on.
And
Hold
here you
on.
Go ahead,
Hold on.
sucker.
Hold on. Chris
I
Jones,
got a big one.
dude.
He's heavy.
Chris Jones.
Back up the boat.
they're-
Marcos, back up the boat. I got a wheel.
dude. Chris Jones has come out on social media,
I'm driving the
Mhm.
boat.
which, by the way, Chris Jones is a great Twitter handle at Stone Cold Jones. That's great.
Oh,
That's a great handle.
That is pretty good.
It's not as good as that Cheetah, but it's still pretty good. So last night he tweeted on a story about this. He said, Tyreek Hill is already talking trash and offering warnings to the Chiefs in their matchup with the Dolphins visiting in 23. Chris Jones tweeted, "May God bless him," which is very demeaning. It's like,
Why?
because it's like, oh, bless your heart.
Yeah.
He's now waiting.
So you think that's
well, this is what he said just 33 minutes ago. JF, you got the tweet?
I've got it.
This was Chris Jones 33 minutes ago. The only peace sign he's going to be throwing up is walking to the bus after the game.
funny?
We got a spicy one, dude.
Stone Cold.
Opening week,
You
dude.
think
Let's
that's-
go, Chiefs.
You think that's
NFL.
spicy?
That's frosty, dude.
That's not
You-
spicy.
hey, listen,
No, it's
somebody-
not spicy.
somebody-
It's frosty. It's a little cold in here.
Yeah,
You're-
somebody give me a
you're-
parka.
oh my You know what this is?
What?
This is the epitome of making a mountain out of a molehill.
No, dude. Listen, you know what this is? This is some competitive banter going on between the two of them.
That they will never confront each other.
What? He's on
What?
defense. Tyreek's
Yeah,
on
offense, defense, dude.
Yeah.
A
I
D
expect-
lineman against a wide receiver, they're never going to run into each other.
Tyreek Hill says on the "May God bless him," he has blessed me, but I'm gonna crack block you. You too little.
Wow. He's calling it.
They're
shot.
boys, by
Yeah.
the way.
Yeah, I know.
No way.
That
I
being
know they are.
that being said, you've always said, who do you want to beat the most?
Mhm.
Your friends.
Yeah. Oh, of course.
Yes.
There you
Oh
go.
my goodness. I remember we were playing. I forget who we were playing, and I came across a guy that I had either went to college with or played with, and he made a tackle and he got up cheering, and I tripped him. And he says, "Are you kidding me?" I'm like, "Yes."
I gotta be honest with you. You know, the more you try and put out this mature label that you have, the more you're like me.
First of all, that's a lie.
That's not a lie,
That's a
dude.
lie.
We're a lot alike.
No,
We're a lot alike.
no, how we alike?
Because you're up for shenanigans too.
I'm not up for shenanigans.
You are, dude.
But everybody is when we play against each other. All right, I have gone through all the restaurants.
Do you feel like Tyreek Hill is going to try and crack block him, or do you think he's just going to try willy-nilly down the field?
I think he's gonna do some drive-bys, but he ain't gonna do nothing because that's a big boy,
Yeah, he's a moose.
right?
You're talking an all-pro.
And he's strong as an ox. So
That
I
being-
do. It has the equivalent of when Zeus tries to catch flies at my house. If Chris Jones tried to retaliate, that's
Mhm.
what it would look like.
I like it.
Don't make stuff up.
I like shenanigans.
I know that's fine.
I'm not making anything up. I'm literally just reading tweets.
No. You know what I mean. You're not making things up, but you are.
That's a fun
Pumping
match.
it up.
That's going to be a fun matchup.
Of course, it is.
That dude, Tyreek Hill, can talk trash, and when that matchup happens, I'm excited for it.
Mhm.
I want it early though. I want it like first week of the season. Like, let's go.
Should we avoid restaurants that say buy one get one free?
All right, he's hungry. I've lost him. We'll take a break. We're back after this.